In recent years, I've seen a shift, and I know you all have felt the shift in marketing online on Facebook. A lot of the things you used to do may not be working anymore, and it's not always you. And I'm not a big fan of the A word, the algorithm, but social media is a lot more competitive these days. There's a lot more going on. And not only that, I was just live not too long ago and I talked about the fact like Facebook and Instagram, they're multiple platforms in one. Even YouTube is multiple platforms in one. And so some of the things you used to do, for example, that may grow your following, yes, there's a lot more noise. And some of the things that you used to do, for example, to maybe grow your following don't work. Well, it may be that you're posting the wrong type of content to get a following. Okay. So the best place to grow your following these days is actually Reels. But if you're posting to stories thinking that's going to grow your following, that's not what is going to work. Wants to see more engagement and interaction on her reels, which is a very brilliant thing because that's how you grow your following is short form video across all platforms right now. YouTube, TikTok, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, short form video, whether it's called a reel, a TikTok, or whatever they're calling it, a short. Everybody has their term for it. That's the way to get in front of the most people right now. Okay. And it's a problem that we all have, including myself, that we need to get in front of more people. And the way that we do that is through short form video. When you are in the position that you are coaching, consulting, creating digital products or courses, a lot of people are saying the same things, okay? And the number one way that you need to figure out and quickly how to stand out is by having your very own, what I call framework. How do you do what you do? Tony Robbins, Mel Robbins, no, not related, Les Brown, a lot of these people are literally telling you the same thing, but their process to get you from point A to point B is what you're actually buying. That is what they have trademarked. And if you infringe on that trademark, you can be sued. And so part of what you want to do is determine what is your framework. How do you take someone from point A to point B? In my example, my promise is to take you from posting to crickets and becoming what I call the hunted, from being a hunter to being the hunted. Meaning, instead of you being out on social media cold calling and begging, pleading, and borrowing, there is a person who is in my inbox at least once a week begging me to like, comment, like more than 4 words on their post and share it and do all of this crazy stuff. And I'm like, you need my social media courses because there's no way in 2024 you should have to do that. It's just not that difficult, right? Nobody wants to be that person. I'm not even mad at them at this point. I pity them, right? Who wants to wake up and be pitied every day? No one, right? So my promise of a transformation is to go from having to be the hunter to being the hunted, meaning I wake up and there are people in my inbox asking me for the link to book an appointment. There are people in my inbox spilling their hearts out and asking me for help to take them from point A to point B. And the reason I do it is, number one, I make that connection that we just talked about through your 5 pillars. How are people going to connect with you, right? And then I create content around those pillars.